What's up, guys? It is Alexander's Palace. I'm your host, King J, and welcome to episode 3, The Recap. Today, we're going to be recapping what's been going on these last couple of weeks between my life and my girl, and what's about to be coming up within these next couple of weeks and everything. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy. First and foremost, I am in Houston, Texas. It's my first time here. I'm helping out at another airport. Helping out with Alaska operations. So go me. I'm in I'm in Houston. Hotel's nice and everything. The people here kind of in between. They're either really nice or really rude. There's no in between here. That being said, my first time experience in Houston is really hot as shit. Like, fucking hot as shit. Right now it's like one of their cool periods, I guess. So I guess that's cool. And so, being in a new place like this, I would probably give it like a 7 out of 10. Nothing too fancy or whatnot. So, anyways, so continue on. Couple weeks ago, not even a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend got to meet my mother for the first time, so that was pretty cool. It was my mom's birthday. She turned 47. Woohoo! So big shout out to my mother. And so yeah, my girlfriend Maya, she was able to meet my mother. They was able to bond and everything. My mom really likes her, which I'm really happy about. Other than that, I mean, these last couple weeks I've just been working and just preparing myself, because in May I do get the keys, or I'm going to be moving into my new apartment, which is going to be by my airport in Kansas City. So woohoo for me. And I am dropping. I plan on dropping Anti-Heroes, the first book of Anti-Heroes, in August around my birthday, and I plan on dropping maybe a Honey 3 later on this year, or maybe early 2022. I'm not too sure yet, but it's just a in development type thing. But for the mainstay and everything, I do want to say that I am working diligently on 2 new books and everything, which is Anti-Heroes, and I'm working on Honey 3. So look out for that. But let's dive into the little thing that happened over. So my mom had her birthday in Miami. So I went to Miami for the second time with my girlfriend and everything. So pretty much our first little, vacation type thing together and everything, which I was looking forward to for like these last couple weeks, pretty much since my last video. When a couple weeks after my last video, it was the plan my mom started coming up with this plan to go to Miami and do all these things and everything. So it was great. We didn't really get to do a lot of things that we wanted to, because of some of the plans just kept falling apart due to the issues of just what was going on there and whatnot. Our Airbnb, our first Airbnb person just couldn't figure out what day their roof was going to get done. Our yacht canceled on us and everything, so we didn't get to do the things we wanted to. But we did get to catch up. My grandfather was there, so it was me, my girlfriend Maya, my grandfather and his wife, and then my mom and her husband. And we had a good time. My mom and we all got to catch up. We all told stories. My girlfriend learned so much about me, which some of the stuff I was not going to tell her until later on in our relationship, but whatever. So that's that being said. I'm starting to meet more of her family as well on her side. I've met a couple of her aunties and uncles and everything, and we're progressing along. We just celebrated 3 months. Yay us. It feels longer because we've talked longer, but just the official part of it, it's been 3 months and everything. So yeah, everything's going pretty well. She's getting on my nerves. I get on her nerves. That's just a relationship issue. there. So not an issue. It's just how you go about a relationship. You get on each other's nerves, and I love it. I couldn't be any more happier. So as far as like anything else that's in the recap, on to like these next couple of things. I feel a change in the world a little bit. Something's just, you ever just sit down and you just kind of wonder what's changing and everything. I just feel a change in the world and the things that's going on around me and everything, because it just feels like maybe we're finally starting to get back into some normalcy a little bit. I went to a movie yesterday for the first time since the pandemic started. I went to go see Demon Slayer. Woohoo! By the way, for any of my anime fans, Demon Slayer is the movie to go see. It will make you happy, but it will also make you cry. Like, wow. Not gonna spoil it, but go watch it. But I feel like, with that being said, I need to speak on something which I'm really passionate about. So everyone knows that I'm a big comic book fan and comic book head and whatever and everything. And finally seeing Falcon becoming Captain America, seeing a black Captain America come to the big screen was a big deal for me, because seeing that, it gave me I want to say hope. It just made me feel good. It made me feel good for the culture, because it was one thing seeing Black Panther, but then seeing a black man taking up the mantle of Captain America and the status quo changing, and then seeing Marvel just follow through. Like, it's no longer Steve Rogers. It's Falcon. It's Sam Wilson as the Falcon, and Anthony Mackie bringing him to life was just, it's everything I could have hoped for, seeing a black Captain America on screen. And for Marvel to just make this whole big thing, especially now with all the lives that are being lost due to the hands of police brutality and everything, and seeing that the status is changing, that America was built by the African Americans, and seeing that it's acknowledged in their stories and everything, it really makes me feel good. And I really wanted to touch on that in showing my appreciation to Marvel, because it helps me as a writer keep going, because it's in fact that I know that I know that Marvel appreciates its history, and it appreciates not only its characters, but appreciates its diversity. And seeing that Stan Lee created this and just kept the train going, and then these characters just becoming who they should be, it's really, really eye-opening, and really, it makes me feel good, and I'm glad that happened. So shout out to that. Real quick, before I end the video, I do want to give a quick shout out to my girlfriend Maya. She has recently became the coach of her dance team at her college in St. Joseph. So if you guys go to school in St. Joe and you're a Griffin, and my girlfriend's the new dance coach, and she just had her tryout. She's got her team going. She's having some issues with some things, but she's getting it. She's getting there, and I'm really proud of my girlfriend for doing this. And I'm proud that she's trying to elevate and everything, and I want to see her succeed. So if you guys can, if you guys go to the school, or you go to their games or anything, please give a shout out to my girl and her dance squad, who's going to be performing. So there's that. And yeah, that's just pretty much the recap. So next video, I will have the official synopsis for Anti-Heroes Book 1. I know I've been saying I would have it and everything. I've just been pushing it off because of work. Well, I'm actually getting really serious about it, because I think I really need to push this out, and I really want to tell this story. I have the story idea, and I have the groundworks for it. It's amazing. And I have the groundworks to make 35 books in the Anti-Hero series. And maybe more, I don't know. It's just right now, this is what I have in mind. So yes, next video I will have the official synopsis, so please stay tuned. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, stay safe. Have a good night, guys.